अच्छा सुनो, सब्सक्राइब करते वक्त ना घंटी बजा देना।
Muscat, the public establishment for industrial estates, Madayn continues its intensive efforts to combat the spread of the coronavirus COVID-19 and mitigate its effects in the various industrial cities. Ang Basim Al-Zedjali, Senior Health, Safety and Environmental Health Specialist at Madayn, stated that ever since Madayn began its procedures to fight this pandemic, inspection visits to 1,855 industrial units have been conducted until last week. Of these visits, 1456 industrial units were found adhering to the precautionary procedures, while warnings and practice correction notices were issued to 399 industrial units, Al-Zedjali informed. He added that during these inspection visits, Madayn officials aim at disseminating awareness among the workers in the companies and factories on safe and healthy practices at the workplace. The visits also aim at applying penalties on the industrial units that are not committed to the procedures. Such violations include the lack of personal protection tools, absence of physical distance between workers, especially those operating in production lines, and during rest areas, units that have not considered exempting employees with medical conditions and pregnant women, invalidity of temperature measurement devices with inaccurate readings, and insufficient quantities of hand sanitizers at the workplace, Al-Zedjali pointed out. The inspection visits included issuance of violations and closure of industrial units that did not adhere to the precautionary measures, as well as closure of units that violated the decisions of the Supreme Committee on COVID-19. Taking these into consideration, 15 industrial units were closed, and violations were filed for 13 units until the end of last week. Al-Zedjali noted that Madayn, in cooperation with Oman Investment and Development Holding Company, Mubadra, carried out sterilization and disinfection operations for 197 industrial units, in addition to sterilization operations that included all the administration buildings in the industrial cities, Knowledge Oasis Muscat and Al-Mazuna Free Zone. It should be noted that Madayn Emergency Room has received 959 communications until last week. The emergency room receives coronavirus-related enquiries and complaints through 24,449,685 or via WhatsApp 92,389,609.